Signore e signori, benvenuti a San
Well,
Siro.
what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Stood up well to him there. Driving forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Burmo. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, now he can run away with... Oh, Burmo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Still goalless. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Rice. Son Heung-min. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Now this could be a chance. No way he was going to let him past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Now it's Kane. In with the challenge. Burmo. Camavinga. Now it's Camavinga, and he's managed to get free. Rice. And it's Fernandez. Rice. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now that's well seen too. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's had a shot! Goal! Milan! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Caicedo. Now James. And smartly reclaimed. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And Burmo pinches it off him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Burmo. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Burmo. Now it's Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And Burmo. Played into space. And this is Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice. Burmo. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Now the ball's gone astray. Grimaldo. And that is out of play. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. And it's Son Heung-min. Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, a temporary halt to the action. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Bangladesh go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Bangladesh can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's got away. Look at the space. Shapes to shoot. Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Van Dijk. And it's Grimaldo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that is one way to stop him. And Burmo. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Caicedo. And Burmo.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Rice. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. That is good strength. Mbappe, looking for a runner. Akanji makes the interception. Burmo, he's found a way through. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
So we've reached the hour mark. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. And it's Rice.
And Burma really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gehi spots it and intercepts. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And Dijk cuts it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And he's lifted it over.
Caicedo will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
James. Gehi. Caicedo. And here's Kane. He's picked his way through. It's Kane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And Burmo. 75 minutes played. Oh, Burmo! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
An exchange of stares, and here we go. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position there.
Numero 19.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
This looks promising. Foot in. He's got away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bangladesh very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Kane. Grimaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Burmo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Bangladesh really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Messi. Oh, good spread. Rice. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. Oh, great chance! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
No, that's been intercepted. Good chance here! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
And Burma has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Kane. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. And Burmo receives it in a good position here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter,